this comment rings so true. It's very scary when the majority of your retirement plan is banking on your primary home that you own in cash. Because the problem with that strategy is that, God forbid, anything happen to your portfolio, which is essentially your primary home, you are shit out of luck. So with the rate of fires, floods, earthquakes, all this stuff happening, if the majority of your wealth is stuck in a home that you are living in, not only are you not making money, which leads to an issue of opportunity cost, you really are screwed if anything happens to that particular property region or the property market in that area. Upkeep on a house is also not cheap. So when you find yourself facing expensive repairs, expensive maintenance issues like a new boiler, like a AC that goes kaputs on you, like a flooding problem that insurance isn't going to cover fully, if anything happens to you, you're really put in a very nasty position because the majority of your net worth is stuck in one asset, if you will. This is why most high net worth people tend to have a variety of investments. They don't put all their money in paying off their primary home early. In fact, there's no real good reason to do so because of this thing I didn't even get a chance to talk about in my previous video, which is time value of money. Time value of money is the current value of your money. It actually is a lot more than in the future. In the future, what's going to happen is inflation is going to come at you, right? We all know inflation is guaranteed. In our lifetime, everything is only going to go up because inflation, I don't know why, it just always happens. So what this means is that if you're spending your money, today's money, paying off future debt, which essentially is this fixed rate mortgage debt, which really there is no rush to pay off. You let your future inflated dollars pay that shit off. But no, you want to prepay it. Why would you ever prepay fixed rate debt? Fixed rate debt at low single digits. 4 to 7% is still considered low single digits. Okay? Why would you ever want to prepay that shit? Drag that shit out. Let future dollars that are diluted by inflation pay that shit off. Use the money you have today that you would have prepaid your mortgage. Use that money today to diversify in other baskets. So then in the future, you'll actually have growth in your portfolio and diversification instead of banking on your primary home, which, as this commenter astutely pointed out, could literally go up in flames.